So we had a crazy weekend of sales. The holiday season is in full swing. We've got 14 things to get packed up today. Let's go ahead and get started. So first up, we've got this Marks Railroad Crossing building and gate. Picked this up in a lot on Facebook Marketplace, so probably paid about $2 or $3 for this. We sold a copy of Ratchet and Clank for PS2, Shovel Knight on 3DS, Mario Galaxy 2 on Wii. We got a Dragonflies launcher toy. This is from the 90s. I don't know if you ever had one of these as a kid, but I had a few, and I saw one at a garage sale for $1. I had to buy it. We also sold a couple of Lego sets. So we got these Brickheads dog sets, Saint Bernard, and a French Bulldog. Okay, next up, we've got these vintage 1990s VTech cards. Super random. Yeah, it's like learning cards for some old 90s VTech toy. And we've got one more Lego set, this Jurassic World Atrociraptor dinosaur. So we picked up this huge bundle of G.I. Joe magazines at a thrift store the other week. We sold a bundle the other day, and then this was another bundle that the same person bought shortly after. All right, we also sold 2 random DVDs we've had sitting in my basement for close to a year. Pay about $1 each for these. And at this point, I've kind of been only buying sealed stuff, but this Christmas Classics DVD, I've actually sold this a few times, so when I see it, I always grab it. You never know what people are gonna want. Why this is a $12 DVD, I have no idea. Okay, only 2 things left to go. We've got these giant dice from a gaming convention I went to a few years ago. And we got them for free there, and I got $5 for them. And last but not least, we sold this Bauer ice hockey helmet for $20. We usually pick these up for like $3 to $5 at the thrift store. So, not bad.
So all in, we made 13 sales this weekend for a total profit of $78.
It's a pretty rainy day outside today, so we are gonna pop over to the local game store today. I've got a big pile of stuff that I don't really plan on selling myself. It's kind of some lower dollar value games. NBA Hoops, Grand Theft Auto, NHL, and this stack of PS1 stuff. But the local game store will give me a couple bucks for them, about what I would get, you know, selling them online with none of the work. So I do not yet own a disc resurfacer. It just hasn't really been worth it for me. And so some of this stuff that needs some resurfacing, I would rather just sell to them. You know, God forbid someone has an issue with it on eBay. I don't want to deal with it. So I'll take the couple bucks. I don't know if I'm going to get anything for some of these lower dollar value things, but again, even if I get $1 or $2, it's better than it just sitting in my basement or throwing it away. So that's all that stuff. All right, and I've got this bin here with 2 complete Wiis. So it's 2 consoles, 2 power cables, 2 AV cables, Wii remote and nunchucks, and 2 replacement Wii sensor bars. So I like to just bring them complete, just so do good business, make it easy for them. And they always give me a fair trade. And honestly, I get about as much in trade credit as I would get if I tried to sell it myself. I had Wiis listed on eBay for months and could never sell them. I had them listed at $40. So after fees, I would get about $30, and that's what I get in trade from the game store. So I would much rather bring it to them. So I've got my bin here, and we're gonna take it over to the store and see how we do.
So this was the stuff the store decided not to take, and we walked out with a clean $100 bill. We also had a few sales on eBay today. We sold this sealed Robo Rally board game I picked up at a garage sale a few months back. That sold for $26 profit. We sold these Dyson vacuum attachments at break even. We had to take an offer to get them to sell. This Lululemon belt bag sold for $8 profit. And finally, this tennis racket, our best sale so far this week, sold for $68 profit.
So we've got this Game Boy Advance. It's a little unreliable. I had it turning on the other day, so we're gonna open this up and see if we can't get this cleaned up. Let's open this up. We're gonna get this power switch cleaned. It does look a little dirty. And just get that in there. So if there's any grime built up in there, it'll pop out. I also have these 3 SPs. And so literally all I'm gonna do is just get them cleaned. They all work. The batteries are good. Screens are good. They just need a little bit of a cleaning. This one needs a little bit of goof off on the exterior. It's got some sticker residue on there. I already peeled the sticker off. And if you ever find an SP with the top of an original case where the top isn't totally scratched up, you've actually got something pretty rare. Speaking of scratches on the top case, let's go ahead and grab that Goo Gone. You really only need a drop of this stuff. Can feel it coming off. It's looking pretty good. All right, so we're just gonna get this wet paper towel and wipe that stuff off. Looking good. I mean, scratched up, but it's clean. And I'm gonna wash my hands because I hate that stuff. Now we're just gonna test them all a little bit, make sure they're in good working condition, and then we'll go ahead and get them listed. So this one is not booting games, but it's probably just a little dirty. So I just like to take a game and soak it in alcohol, pop it in and out of there a few times just to get that cleaned up. There you go. I end up playing a lot of Mario Kart because this is a very good tester game. You get right into the gameplay really quick, which is nice. And it uses the shoulder buttons. Good. Next one. The A button's a little sticky on this one. Feels fine to the touch. All right, let's try it again. Honestly fixed it. That was easy. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get these listed.
And just like that, those 3 Game Boy Advance SPs sold for a total of $90 profit. This is why you pick up handhelds when you see them. The demand for these things is absolutely insane. I also sold these 2 SpongeBob building sets for $11 profit total, and I sold this board game for $22 profit. All in, that brings this week to 26 items sold, $840 in gross sales, and $390 in total profit. And if you made it this far, don't forget to drop a like and consider subscribing for future reselling and game collecting videos just like this one. Happy holidays and see you next time.